make it happen. And I feel like if I'm not doing music, I don't know that I would have the passion to do something else.
So it's music for you, all out.
Yeah.
So you didn't go to study music to teach music, but to enhance your career.
Yes. So I did. Well, my undergrad was like music, so pretty much like how to write, how to read music, all the fun things, and then my master's was more of the business side of the industry.
So far, have you applied any of those?
Oh yeah, every single day.
Wow. And analyzing from what you've been taught or what you studied, have you found any problems yet?
In Ghana,
yes. In our industry.
Yeah.
For you as an entry artist, what kind of problem do you think needs to be solved in our industry, music industry, to make it short?
Where do I start from? So I feel like the whole royalties thing needs to be really dealt with, and in Ghana I don't really see. I see a lot of management that act as labels, but then there's
management acting as labels.
But then there's a big difference between being under someone's management and actually being with a record label.
Okay.
So I feel like we need to kind of, because maybe there is like not a major record label, but maybe there is a few labels in Ghana, but they're not really like making their presence known. And I feel like once someone is on someone's label, they feel like, oh, their management and everything is there, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. You can be under a label and then have a whole completely management, like a different management team. So I feel like once that is really figured out, it would help the industry a lot, because then everyone would know their position.
Okay. So speaking of royalties, I know you wouldn't even bother to go ask of your royalties.
Oh, not in Ghana, no.
But you do. You're a member of a certain right collection societies.
Yeah.
Which one?
Is it BM? It's BMI, right? Yeah,
South
BMI.
Africa?
No, US.
Wow. And have you had any so far?
Not yet, because we actually just registered for everything.
Okay.
So right now we're trying to get all the songs cleared and everything. So once they know that we have the rights and the right publications, then.
Have you attempted registering with any in Ghana?
Yeah, I'm a member of the musical Gamro.
You're a member of Gamro?
And whichever one it is, I'm a member of one of them.
You're a member of them?
I'm a member of something.
Really? That means we're not serious. If you're not able to, at least even remember.
No, I mean, let's be honest. What exactly are they doing?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If it's something that they were really doing something, then I would be like, oh, these people owe me something, or but what exactly?
You think it's just a body there?
I don't want to say anything, please. I didn't say anything.
But back to Amaslay's music. What kind of artist is Amaslay?
All around artist. Yeah.
And
I want to do a lot more than Afrobeat and Afropop.
Okay. More than that. So we could see you do some opera. We could see you do some. But which one comes easier for you?
I mean, when it comes to writing, I would say pop music and R&B. Because whenever I write, I have to kind of translate it into R&B, or not R&B, Afrobeat or Afropop to make it work. But normally when I'm writing, either pop music or R&B, and then after I get a beat from a producer, I have to rework it and rearrange it to fit
the system.
Yes.
So do you feel the Ghanaian system, the Ghanaian music system, is built a certain kind of way that forces you to sound like what you want to hear? Because deep within, you're bent on R&B, but you'd have to flip it around for it to sound Afrobeat.
Yes. No. Okay, so I feel like everyone, not everyone, but like most artists, it's always like, you know, you write what you listen to. And I listen to a lot of like pop music, a lot of R&B, so that's where like my style of writing comes from. So since my market is Ghana and Ghanaians most probably like 60% likes the you know. So like if I want to appeal to that market, I can't bring them something they don't know.
But why won't you branch out of Ghana and make the Ghanaian audience a part of your audience and not just limit to just Ghanaian?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. You can, I mean, if you listen to all my songs, you can't really like place them in like any of
the genres.
Yes, especially like the Ghana genres. You can't really place them. I mean, because there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what, because I have a lot, I know people, like a lot of my friends in the US, they listen to my music. So like I have to always make sure that it's something that everyone can understand.
Okay, so for you, you're trying to be universal regardless of whatever vibes you've got or whatever inspiration you've got for your music. But so far, 3 years down the line, how's it been like for Amaslay, the journey so far?
Not easy, but it's been fun. It's been fun and hard along the way.
I spoke to one artist from the US. He's Ghanaian but based in the US, and he was telling me he realized it's expensive to do music.
Where?
Yeah,
it's expensive.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean,
especially when you're independent.
Yes, it's expensive. I mean, because you don't have a lot of resources that like people that are under labels or people that are in the management have, that, you know, their managers are the ones like investing.
Okay.
And I feel like personally, I wouldn't want it any other way, because I get to control the type of music I'm making. I get to control, like, you know, how I want people to see me, even though like, you know, that's not, I can't really control that, but like I hope you get where I'm coming from.
Your brand direction.
Yes. And I also I own my music.
Okay. So that's the reason why you don't want to be part of no label or external management. I
mean, if I did get a label who will approach me, I would make sure the terms and condition would work for both of us.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind owning my masters, and you would get, you know, like some parts of something, but just not my music, because they, you know, it's my music. Yeah. So I would rather pay for my recordings and like have full control of my music.
But how's that going? Don't you think sometimes you need some external help?
Oh yeah, I mean, if someone like I said, if someone comes in and we're able to come to an agreement that would work for both parties, that would be perfect. I just wouldn't want someone coming in and wanting to take full control of something that I have been working for, because then that's not, you know, that's not fair, because they can sell or do whatever they want with the music.
Have you had any approach you yet?
Not yet. But I'm sure very soon.
You're sure very soon. 3 years down the line still for Amaslay, and you realize that we have less of the female population doing well in music. We've got few. We can just pinpoint a few in the industry here. Why do you think it's like that? Are we just not acceptive or receptive towards the females, or they would have to do something to break through? Because you realize most females would either have to be a bit provocative with either lyrics or looks, or just say something, be annoying for a reason, just to get into it.
I want to pick my words.
You're being careful. You're being careful with your words.
Oh, I mean, I feel like let's say like, I won't say the Ghana mentality, but the African mentality. They see that, like, you know, as a woman, once you get to a certain point, like I wouldn't say like the music thing, but I know like, you know, artists that have been there and then later on they get married and then they're like,
yeah.
And I mean, I feel like I don't want to offend anyone with what I'm about to say, but I'm just going to say my truth. If that is what you want to do, and you are with someone, the person should understand that that's your job. Just like if I ever got married and my husband is a doctor, the person should understand that, like, you know, this is also my way of, you know, feeding myself and my family.
Yeah. So they should understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ask you to stop being a doctor or like quit, you know.